Everyone, welcome to this webinar on maximizing your sewing business profits strategy for success. Welcome to this second part of the webinar. We're really thrilled you have taken time to join us in here, so you are highly welcome. I hope you have enjoyed the first part on how you can maximize your profits with your online presence, and in this second part I will be taking you on the other steps and strategies you need to increase your profits dramatically. Who is ready? Who is ready for the second part? Put it in the chat box down. I am ready. I am ready. I want to see who is ready. Please put it in the chat box. I am ready. I am ready. Who is ready? Put it in the chat box. Let it come. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to increase my business profits. Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, so my name is Funke Oyende. I am your co-host together with Laura, who just finished her first part. And I am a sewing business consultant with over 20 years experience in this sewing industry. And what I basically do is I help with valuable practical solutions to help sewing business owners like yourselves increase efficiency, reduce cost, and improve your bottom line. Yeah, that is what I do as a sewing business consultant. The purpose of this webinar is to help sewing business owners understand the steps involved in increasing the profit of their businesses. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start right away with how to identify your ideal customer, because your business is supposed to be targeted at a very specific customer. Laura, she already mentioned that also. You need to pick and choose the best customer for your products and your service. Don't make the mistake of having no particular customer in mind as you go into your sewing business. All right. Okay. So how do you identify your ideal customer? How do you do that? Well, the steps you need to take, I'm going to just outline that to you now. You need to understand your target market and the demographics. You can do this by conducting market research. You can also analyze your competition, those who are in the same business with you, and you gather customer feedback. So from this, you'll be able to know who your ideal customer is. You can also segment your customer base by factors such as their age, their gender, their income, location, and their interest. And then you'll be able to pick the best out of all this as your target customer. Once you have a clear understanding of your target market and you have established that, you can then create marketing strategies and products tailored to that specific audience. What are their needs and their wants? You can then do that. So we are going to now quickly go to how to create a marketing plan that works for your own particular business. That's what we're going to do next. That means, number one, you have to define your target market, which we've already spoken about. You need to identify who your ideal customers are in terms of demographics, in terms of interest, and their buying behavior. You need to conduct market research. That's another step in creating a marketing plan that will work for your business. You need to conduct market research. Research your competition and the industry in general to understand what strategies are currently working and what gaps exist in the market. So this will help you a lot. What are other people doing? What are the strategies that are working and giving results? What mistakes or what gaps are there in the market that you can fill? Then another thing you can do is to set clear goals. Determine what the business wants to achieve, what you want to achieve with your business and with your marketing efforts. Like you might want to increase your brand awareness, or is it that you want to drive sales, or you want to build a community? There must be a clear goal for your marketing efforts. Then you need to develop a unique selling proposition. Identify what makes your business unique and how it can offer value to customers. Next, you choose the right marketing channels. You have to determine which channel will be the most effective for reaching your target market. Is it social media? Is it email marketing? Is it influencer marketing or partnerships? You pick the channel that will give you the most result. All right. Then you create a content strategy. You develop a plan for creating and distributing valuable content that aligns with the business goals that you have set and aligns with your target market. You know the kind of content they like to consume, they enjoy, the kind of content that speaks to them. Those are the kind of contents you should be creating. Don't just create content at random. Next, you need to track and measure success. You should be using analytics and metrics to track the success of your marketing efforts and make adjustments as needed. If you are using social media, for example, there are analytics, whether you're using Facebook, whether you're using Instagram, you can always check your analytics because these things are already provided by this platform, so you can track and see how you are making progress. Okay, then you continuously optimize, continuously monitor and review your plan and make adjustments as necessary to optimize the results and to achieve your desired goals. I hope you are taking notes. I hope you are following. So let's look at how to price your products and services for maximum profits, because this is where a number of solopreneurs are having challenges. They don't know how to price their products appropriately to make good profits. There are several ways a solopreneur can price their products. I'm going to explain a number of those strategies. There are different pricing strategies. Number one, we have cost plus pricing. Cost plus is a compound word, cost hyphen plus. This method involves adding a markup to the cost of your materials and labor to determine the final price. So it's very simple. You know how much it has cost you to buy all the materials you use in producing your whatever it is you're selling, and then you now add your cost of labor, and you are able to come up with a price. The next one, the next pricing strategy is called competitive pricing. This method involves researching prices of similar products and services in the market and then setting prices accordingly. So what is this other business selling this kind of what are they selling? We're in the same business, so how much are they selling it? How much is that one selling it? So um after carrying out research of what other people are selling theirs, then you just fix your own price accordingly. That is competitive pricing. The third one is called value-based pricing. Value-based. This method involves setting prices based on the perceived value of the product or service to the customer. So if your customer, if they perceive that there is so much value in that product or service, and then they are willing to pay whatever price you put on it because they understand the value. This is regardless of what your competition may be selling their own. They may be selling it for so much less, but because of the value you've been able to convey to your ideal customers, they are ready to pay and they buy. The next one is premium pricing. This means setting a high price to reflect the exclusivity, quality, or prestige of the product or service. So this is premium. This is not for everybody. And people that, for your customers that fall into that category, they will buy because they know that this is premium, this is not general. The fifth one is psychological pricing. This is setting a price that is perceived as attractive to the customer, such as ending the price in a 9. Like, you want to sell this thing really for 2,000 naira if you are a Nigerian, but you now put 199, 1999, or maybe it's $100, you put $99. So this is psychological pricing, so that it looks as if it's cheaper, than it really is. So that's just psychological pricing. So these are various pricing strategies you can employ. Let's quickly look at understanding your sales trends and patterns. Well, the first step to success in any business is by understanding your sales pattern. So you need to track your sales data. Very, very crucial. Very, very crucial to track your sales data, because this is what you're going to use for understanding which products are selling well and which ones are not, and how sales are affected by different factors such as seasonality, promotions, and the competition. This information is crucial for making informed decisions about your pricing, product development, and marketing in general. So this first step in tracking your sales data, it involves choosing the right tools. You need the tools for this process. And what are the tools? You need your spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel. So if you don't know how to use it, you have to learn how to use it. It's very simple. You can Excel sheets, or you can also use Google Sheets, or if you know how to use QuickBooks, which is an accounting software, it will also give you good results. So once you have chosen the tools you want to use, then you need to start collecting your data. And this can include what data are you going to start collecting now? The number of products sold. How many products have you sold? Today is what now? Today is Thursday. How many products have you sold this week? In the last week, in this month of January, how many products have you sold? Do you have the data? Do you have records? Then the revenue generated by each product. If you are selling more than one product, how much have you made from each of those products this week, last week, 3 weeks ago, and this month? Do you have the records? And any relevant demographic information about your customers, like the names of your customers that bought what. What is the name of the person that bought this? Are they males? Are they females? That is, you need to track their gender also. Then their phone numbers and even their addresses. You need all this data to make informed decisions later on. It's also important to note any external factors that may have affected your sales, like holidays, like new competitors coming into the space, or changes in consumer trends. Then, after you have collected your data, you can start to look for patterns. Such such patterns I'm talking about, they include seasonality. Maybe like when you have festive season, does it affect your sales? Does it affect how customers buy your product or services? When schools and holidays, does it affect your sales? Your records will tell you all this, will reveal all this pattern to you. How about product life cycle? Once a customer buys a product from you, how long does it take for them to need that same product again? That's the life cycle of that product. And the impact of promotions and advertising. Maybe you decide to run promotions, or you carried out some form of advertising. What is the impact of all this on your sales? Your records, your data will give you all this. You see why you need to track your data. You might notice that certain products sell better during the holiday season, or that certain demographics are more likely to purchase your products. Yes, if you see that this product is like males are buying this product more, or females, or young people. So you're going to track all this from your data. By understanding these patterns, you can make informed decisions about pricing, about product development, about marketing. So you might now be able to know, okay, I think I need to focus more on this product. I need to create this product because this product is selling well. But how can you understand your sales trends and patterns without collecting data? And how can you collect data without keeping sales record? And how can you keep sales record without a sales journal? Type yes in the comments if you use a sales journal to keep your records right now. Type yes, type yes. Type no if you do not, if you don't. You're not using a sales journal. Type no. Let me see it in the comments. Yes, yes, yes. I use a sales journal. Let me see. Please put it in the comments. If you are using a sales journal to track your records, put yes, put yes. If you are not, put no. I'm waiting to see your responses. Yes, keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. Okay. 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 Now let's look at decisions about pricing and product development. Understanding costs is very essential to making informed decisions about pricing and product development. The cost of materials, the cost of your labor and overhead will impact the price at which you can sell your products and still make a profit. So to determine your costs, you'll need to track the expenses associated with each product or service. You see, and you're going to do all this in your sales journal. You're going to track all this. Once you have a clear understanding of your cost, you can start to set your prices. There are several pricing strategies which I already told us about. So the strategy you choose will depend on your cost, the competition, and the value that your product or services provide to your customers. And in addition to setting prices, it's very important to evaluate potential product ideas based on their potential for profit and how well they align with your business strategy and your target market. So this will help you prioritize product development and ensure that you are focusing on products that are most likely to be successful. All right. I hope you are in order with me. Okay. So let's see how to identify opportunities for growth and for improvement. It's important to constantly be on the lookout for new opportunities for growth and improvement in your business. And one way to do this is by identifying new market opportunities. What do I mean by this? By understanding your target market and your competitors, you can identify untapped market segments and then develop new products or services to target them. I hope you're following. Diversifying revenue streams is another way to explore in order to increase revenue coming into your business. So you can do this through new product lines or services, or even partnerships. So you may create the product yourself or the service yourself, or you can just partner with somebody else and be selling for somebody else and earning commissions. So you'll be diversifying your income stream this way. You won't just be selling just one or two products. You want to have as many income streams as possible. Okay, let's quickly look at creating a budget. Creating a budget is very important. It's an essential step in financial planning for your swim business. A budget allows you to plan for expenses and revenue. It allows you to identify areas where you can cut costs and set goals for growth. So to create a budget, start by setting income and expense categories. So you have your income category where you state all the sources of income coming into you, whether you are full-time in your business and all your income is coming from your business, or you have some other sources of income. So you put all your income sources in that category under income, and then your expense categories where you have all your expenses listed. This can include items such as cost of materials, cost of labor, if you are running advertising, cost of advertising, cost of rent, if you are using a rented accommodation for your business. All this will be captured in your budget. Next, you need to forecast your income and expenses for the upcoming period. Maybe it's monthly or quarterly or annually. Like, this is January. You have a forecast of what you are expecting as income from your business for the month of January, so that at the end of the month you will be able to see how well you have done, whether you've been able to hit your goal, your income goal or not. So you have forecast for your income and expenses every whatever chosen period you have, whether it's weekly or monthly or annually. Then finally, you periodically compare your actual performance to your budget. So this will help you identify any variances, and then you make adjustments as needed. Who is with me? Type 1 if you are with me. Type 1 in the comments. Yes, I'm with you. I'm flowing. I am assimilating. I'm understanding. Put 1 in the chat box. Let me see 1. Yes, I'm with you. I'm following. I'm understanding, and I'm enjoying everything. Put 1. If you are not, put 0. If you are not with me, put 0. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Now let's look at managing expenses. Managing expenses is very important. It's an important part of financial planning also for the success of your business, because it's important to understand the difference between fixed costs. Those are costs that are just always there, like your rent and your salaries if you have employees you're paying. And then we have variable costs that are such as cost of materials, cost of advertising. Those ones may not be fixed, they vary, and how they can be controlled, how you can control these costs. So one way to control expenses is by tracking them regularly. See, when you're tracking them, you'll be able to know how to control, how to minimize, how to reduce. And then you set up a system for tracking expenses and compare them to your budget. So whenever you make expenses, whether for materials, whether for entertainment, whether for rent or for other bills, whatever, make sure you track them, so you'll be able to later compare. This will help you identify any variances, and then you'll be able to make adjustments. Another way to control expenses is by identifying ways to reduce costs, such as negotiating with suppliers, cutting unnecessary expenses, or outsourcing non-core functions. So this will help you to reduce your costs. You should be a good negotiator. See, you can negotiate with your suppliers that you buy from regularly, you buy in large quantity, you can negotiate for cheaper costs, So, and then you need to be very good at this. Don't just keep buying the same price all the time, and you're buying all the time frequently. You should be able to talk to your supplier and get some cuts. As you can see from all that we have covered so far, you cannot plan your financials without a sales journal to keep track of your sales data. I'm sure you have seen this. You have seen it yourself now. So yeah, introducing ultimate sales journal for sewing businesses. Yay! This sales journal is a perfect tool to help you reach your goals in this year 2023 and beyond. So this one is just for this year, from January to December. It helps you stay organized with up-to-date records of your sales. You see, because it gives you the privilege of tracking your data every day of the week, every day. So at the end of the week, you'll be able to, there's a space for you to enter your sales for the week. So at the end of the month, you can then put everything together and know how much you have made. It's made for handmade businesses, so you can tabulate your various costs and separate your cost of materials from cost of labor from your total cost per item sold. And it's from January to December. It includes a list of there are many other resources. So apart from the record keeping ability gives you, there are so many resources packed into it to make it even more profitable for you. It includes a list of trade shows, events where you can network and showcase your products. And this is a $47 value already. It includes a directory of online marketplaces and platforms for selling handmade products, so you can choose the right fit for your business. This is a huge one, because now you want to put your product on so many online platforms as possible where they sell handmade products, so you can make the most money and profit. So you have it right inside of this sales journal. That is another $47 value. It also includes a list of influential bloggers and influencers in the handmade community who can help promote or review your products. And this is a great way to get the word out and reach new customers. This is a $97 value right there. Now, since pricing can be a challenge for handmade businesses, we have included a collection of articles and resources on pricing strategies to help you determine the right price point for your products. That is a $37 value there, right there. Are you looking to expand your reach? This sales journal also includes a list of wholesale suppliers and distributors who may be interested in carrying your products in their stores. That's another $47 value right there. And when it comes to customer service, we've got you covered with a list of resources to help you handle inquiries, returns, and exchanges smoothly. That is a $17 value. And that's not all. It also includes daily business affirmations, inspirational quotes, and a weekly to-do list and sales report to keep you on track and motivated throughout the year. That is a $27 value there. Now, the total value is $319, which is quite cheap, which is affordable, which is something you can easily afford in order to scale and increase the profits of your business. But we are not even selling it for the value $319. What are you paying for this? You are going to pay only Who want to guess? Only, and that is if you are very quick and you act fast, you pay $9. $9. Or just 318 naira if 3,800 naira if you're in Nigeria. 3,800 naira if you're in Nigeria. So since this journal is digital, you can easily print it out on your printer or in a local shop if you want to have it in hard copy anywhere you are in the globe. So you quickly get to download your own copy of Ultimate Solopreneur Sales Journal today and take your business to the next level in 2023. So the link to get a copy is on the screen, and we're going to put it also in the comments down so you can just click to grab. So this resource is non-negotiable for every sewing business that wants to be organized and profitable. So grab your copy right now while you can still get it at a huge discount, and drop in the comment one word you will use to describe your experience in this webinar. Drop one word you want to use to describe your experience in this webinar today. Please drop it in the comment. Let's see. What one word are you going to use to describe your experience so far in today's webinar? Drop it in the chat box. Drop it. Let's see your comments. Please keep them coming. It's been an awesome time. I want to say a very big thank you for spending your time with us. And please drop your questions also in the chat box. We will be attending to them. So once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If there's any man among us, thank you, thank you, thank you. So see you in the comment section to take your questions. Go get your sales journal right away. Bye.